Hello there, I'm Yvonne de Celis coming to you on YDCtv. It is currently a little after 3:45 p.m. on Sunday. It's July 12th. Sorry, I just want to make sure I give you guys accurate information. Today's video is a request video. I got a request on one of my other videos I did about how to use energy healing for hand or foot troubles. I got a request from someone asking me about videos for wrist pain. I have wrist pain too, but I don't have the same kind of pain that they do. I have blanking on what it's called at the moment. I'll come up with that in a moment. But anyway, their problem was with arthritis at the wrist. I have arthritis troubles too, although what I got wasn't diagnosed as arthritis. It was diagnosed as arthrasia. So I'll go over some of the things I was shown to do to take care of that. But I will also be at some point putting up a lot of websites, other YouTube video links that I found when I was researching for this, because I found some really good ones. All different types of things, all different types of issues, all different types of exercises you can try. I will compile a list, and possibly not today, but maybe tomorrow, I will put that list into the description, and I'll also put links to those videos throughout this video. So if you want to check those out, you can check those out too. Anyway, first one I'm going to show you is a direct energy healing exercise. I learned this one from Donna Eden's daughter. She has two. She has Dondi Dahlin and she has Titania Dahlin. And Dondi Dahlin did this one and it's fabulous. It's on a meridian. I believe it's the liver meridian. What you want to do is you just trace from your finger on the arm where your wrist hurts. If you have a painful wrist problem, just whatever wrist it is. For me, it's my right wrist. My right wrist is always killing me. So I start off, you trace the side of the finger and you go diagonally straight across to the elbow. And as you get to the elbow, you want to dig around, because I can't guarantee, but I can almost guarantee if you have a painful spot in your wrist, you're going to have a painful spot somewhere around here. For me, it's right here, right on this bump on the elbow. It kills me. It's been turning red because I've been doing this exercise a lot. It's kind of painful, but you want to dig around until you find that spot that really hurts. And this is the spot on me that's just killing me. So I am digging almost to the point of pain. This is extremely uncomfortable. But again, that's because my wrist is killing me. I have wrist problems. So this is really uncomfortable, but if you can break the pain up here, that corresponds to the pain that you feel in your wrist. Excuse me. The pain you feel in your wrist corresponds to the pain you feel up here. I would mark this spot if I could right now, but I can't. Although, again, like I said, I don't really know if it's showing here. It's really not. But there is a red spot where I've been rubbing because I've been rubbing at the skin really, really hard. You're supposed to really work at it if you feel the pain and the bump. You can also, if you want to, you can just also apply pressure. You don't necessarily have to torture yourself like I do to myself. I guess I'm a little bit masochistic that way, but you can just apply pressure. What the recommendation was, apply pressure for about 30 seconds and to do it several times a day. And you should notice a difference eventually in the wrist pain. But I did just want to show you a couple of wrist exercises. This isn't really energy healing, but the first one I'm going to show you is what I learned in a Tai Chi class. I did a Tai Chi class for patients who had fibromyalgia as part of a group test that they were doing, and it was really, really useful. But one of the first rotations he would have us do is he'd have us put our hands out in front. And by the way, I have a mild tremor. Don't be bothered by that. It's because I have multiple sclerosis. I was born with the tremor. I take medication for it, but I can't make it go away completely, because if I take that much for it, I'll be too tired. So please don't mind my tremor. But anyway, put your hands out in front of you and then slowly bring them down. And now these moves that I'm going to do, if you do these with me, do not do them fast. Do them as is comfortable. You do not want to cause pain, so don't try to do these quickly. This way, twist up. And then go down that way and twist up. And you just keep doing this move at your comfort level. And when I say comfort level, I mean you can determine the speed and comfort level. by your own feelings. You don't want to feel pain. If you feel pain, if you feel clicking, if it doesn't feel comfortable, don't do it. That's the Tai Chi rotation we learned to help with range of motion and everything. But the other stretch you can do is to just let your hand be down in front this way. And if you want, you can use your other hand to just gently push it down further. Also, if you want to make the stretch more of a stretch, you should feel this right in here. If you want to feel it more, if it's not killing you, curl your fingers. When you curl your fingers, you're going to feel it all along your arm. You'll feel it a lot more strongly here. And if you want to increase that, you can use your other hand to push in gently. Again, not to the point of pain. Never do these exercises to the point of pain. You should feel a stretch, a gentle stretch. Do not torture yourself because you don't want to do that. There's other parts of your wrist and your arm that you don't want to overstretch. So don't stretch to the point of pain. You really don't want to do that. And you can do your other arm as well. But this, I'm just focusing on this side for now because this is where I have all of the horrible wrist pain. Still spacing on that other expression. I'll put that one in the description as well, the other type of wrist pain trouble that there is. I can't believe I'm spacing on it. I tried to do this video earlier and I had my fan on and I had it in my head. Unfortunately, the way MS works, memory is kind of like, our brains are kind of like Swiss cheese when it comes to short-term memory, so I apologize for that, but it's just escaped me for now. But when I think of it, I will put it in the description as well. But since this is not the problem the person who requested this video for, I'm going to skip on ahead. So I just wanted to show you one other one. You just, again, if you want, you can push down and do that. And then you can slowly bring your hand up. And you can also use your hand to gently go back. And these positions, when you do this stretch, I would recommend hold each pose for approximately 30 seconds. So again, it's just down this way. And you can also rotate up and you can hold these poses for as long as you feel comfortable. Again, it should always just feel like a gentle stretch. You can also do it this way. And this way. And again, just hold these poses for 30 seconds. I would say do this about 5 times a day if you can. That should help with wrist problems. Another thing, I am a fan of CBD, which I believe is short for cannabidiol. Cannabinoid, I'm not really sure. It's a medical marijuana product. You can get salves, lotions, and tinctures. I use it on my wrist. There's a lotion. I have to keep it in the refrigerator, unfortunately, but when I go to use it, I let it warm up a little bit, and then I just put some on my wrist, on the spot on the bone that I have the worst pain trouble with. I find it helps. That's a personal preference thing, so that's really totally your call. It's legal in my state. We have dispensaries, and I get the tincture and the lotions, all the products that I get from a dispensary. I believe there are markets that are selling CBD products because if I'm not mistaken, CBD is legal in all states. I'm not positive on that one though, so check to see what the regulations are in your area, but I do find CBD topical products to be very helpful for pain. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Right now I can't think of anything. Bear with me as I just take a quick sip of water and I keep realizing I was looking at the wrong spot. I was trying to make eye contact with you and I wasn't looking at the right place. I hope the background is better when I do my videos from my iPad. I think they are. I didn't mean to get so much of the window in the background. I'm trying to cancel background lighting, but anyway, I hope this background works better. I hope this video works better, and I hope the audio is going to come through more clearly now that I've turned the fan off. All of those things said, I hope that the rest exercises I showed helped you. I will put video links up. I have a lot of links that I found, so again, give me a day or two. Please be patient with me as I compile a list of the videos that I found because I really want to include them here. There were a lot of really good ones. And I think they could be very, very helpful. And I'm hoping that those exercises I showed you help as well. I can't really think of anything else at the moment, so I am going to go for now. Please leave me requests, any comments, anything you want down below, and I will respond to you. Thank you so much for your time. Peace and light. Actually, you know what? I just made myself remember one more as I was doing this. One more exercise, sorry. This was another one that I found, and this is one that you would need to do very carefully because once again, you don't ever want to feel pain. You just want to feel a gentle stretch. I'm going to stand for this just so that you can see what I'm doing. You do not have to stand. What you want to do is put your hands into prayer pose. And what you want to do slowly and gently and just to the point of a stretch. You do not want to feel pain. Trust me. Just start to lower your hands. Keep them in prayer position, but lower them. And go as low as you can handle it, keeping your hands together. If you have wrist pain problems, you're not going to be able to go anywhere near this low. You're probably going to have to bring it up. If you feel any pain, stop and bring your hands up higher. Bring them up to as high as you need them to be, but you want to be able to hold this for 30 seconds. You want to be able to hold this for at least 30 seconds, so it shouldn't hurt. You should just feel a stretch. If you feel more than a stretch, then it's too much. And this is something I've been working at for a long time, which is why I'm able to bring my hands down as low as I am. But when my pain is really bad, I usually have to bring them up here. So please don't feel bad if you can't bring your hands down to a certain point. This is something to make the pain better. So just go down as low as you can handle it. And you want to be able to hold it for 30 seconds, so it really shouldn't be uncomfortable. And I'm glad I did that. I just remembered that one. That's a good one. I would have felt bad if I'd forgotten about that one. But anyway, once again, namaste, peace and light. Thank you so much for your time. I hope to see you again here. And I hope you and your family are doing as well as possible. I know this is a very stressful time, but we're going to get through this. I'm confident we're going to get through this at some point. Once again, thank you for your time. Bye-bye.